Alright, the dungeon queue popped for the Thornmarch. Hard. So, opening, we're in the forest. Some Moogles are flying around. The one with the helmet, the sword and shield. The one with the battle axe, the one with the staff. There's an archer looking dude. There's a... Well, there's a bunch of them. And they're black mage looking dude. I think there's 6, 7? I'm not entirely sure. Koopa, who in the 7 hells are these? Meddling adventurers, I'd wager. And they all fly toward you. The Moggle's Guard, to arms! Defend the king, Koopo! Says the sword and board one. They all look so cute. Alright. Let's do this. So the fight starts against Whiskerwall, Kopi Koopo. Moggle's Guard, assemble! We must drive them out together! And he is... down. Now 2 more come, an archer, and I think it's a battle axe guy. Battle axe guy has a large cone attack you want to avoid. Archer does that thing where he places a timed AoE on top of everybody, so you just spread out for that, so yours doesn't hit anybody else's. And then we all come back together so we can get AoE heals. Now there is a white mage, I believe, and there's a large cone attack from one of them. Okay, yeah, there is a white mage. I can't tell what the other one is. Another mage. Oh, that's the bard. The other one was an archer. So there is an archer and there's a bard, so they're separated. Now we have a black mage, which you want to kill quickly, and a sword and board. We've got some big circular AoEs on the ground, which you want to avoid. Sword and board tank. Our foe is formidable, king, but surely they are no match for the Koopo king. They all get up and they start dancing around to summon the Koopo king. They form a circle. And now there's spotlights everywhere, multiple colors, as the king is summoned. He's a giant Koopo Moogle with a crown. Good King Moogle, Moggle Mog, the 12th. I think this used to be harder, is what people are saying, and I remember that to be true, I believe. At some point in time, when he reaches like 50 or 75 or something like that, he revives all the Koopos, the Moogles. Nope, just 2 at a time, and they have clocked onto me apparently. Like they're up, but they're not doing anything yet. They just have. I think we're supposed to do something to like knock them out. Anyway, then they summon those circles around all of us, and they're gonna do it. They get to spread out. Jump back together here and get some AoE heals out here. Everybody's just like circling around the King Koopo. No fear. I might not have done this since they revamped it either. Yeah, you used to have to like re-kill all the Koopos, but now they'll just pop them up. And they'll do... Oh, shit. This is going to be bad. The Moogle go-round is... I'm going to be hit by this. Oh, no. I failed. And so... those 3 Moogles that he summoned the last time... Oh, wait. We avoid him? Oh, that was a me. Okay. They summon giant circles around them, one after the other. You basically run around those circles. Sort of, so, anyway. Yeah, this fight's much different than I remember it. So the big old Moggle King just poof, vanishes. And all the Moogles are kind of disoriented. Like, what's going on? They start to fly up into the trees. And then they just kind of scatter. No more dialogue, apparently. Thanks, everybody. There's a Lancer's thing we don't need, but we'll turn it in if it gives us stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's that battle. Since it was so short, we will also finish the quest. So cutscene, fade to black. You did it, Kupo! You did it! Good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. He's dancing around you a little bit. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggle's Guard when you did. Thank you, Mercy. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them, too. You should go and tell Puckney Pop that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Raya O at Camp Tranquil, and can relay the news to the chieftain. He flies away. I'll pop back over to Red Mage, and we will Jazzwolf. Over the bramble patch, all these gigantic, thorny, like thorny, jagged tree branches that just kind of go every which way as they jut out from these trees. Very, very painful if you had to slide down one. So don't. I would advise not doing that. In case that wasn't clear, which I'm sure it was, but you know, you gotta cover all your bases. You know, CYA, cover your Patukas. Bad words. No. Oh hey, since we're here, let's stop at Amdapor Keep, and that will allow me to actually do that dungeon. So we'll pop in here. Maxine, a guard with a spear, wood whaler, green armor. Here at Nedric's recommendation, then you must not be without skill. That said, it is my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. This fortress was built by the Amdapori, an ancient people who rose to power upon arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. Alas, that splendor has long faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair for the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning Voidsent, and we wood whalers welcome capable adventurers who would be willing to keep their numbers in check. Ghost of Amdapor, goshing it, is turned in now. Let's turn Ghost of Amdapor done. Cool. That's been added to my list of dungeon possibilities. We're gonna fly just a bit northeast of Camp Tranquil, where all the White Mage quests were done from like 30 to 50. We'll talk to Raya O Senna, sister to Kane Senna, and Puckney Puck. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. You have selected Regicide is now complete. This video is still very short, so let's do the next one. You have selected Regicide. Done. Let's also put Thornmarch Hard in there. Yeah, cool. On the Properties of Primals. Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Mercy. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to the full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Okay, and since it's free, we will do the free teleport back to Gridania Main. Get me a drink here. Never a moment's rest from talking when you have to narrate all these gosh darn more voice actors, I say. Take the little quick teleport over to the Conjurers Guild, Ethernet, Silent Conjure. The Elder Seedseer is expecting you, madam. May I show you in? Yes, you may. I am no madam. I am a madam in this game, in this character. I have dude characters too. But I have my dude characters are a big dude, a Rogadin. He is my warrior. I think he's also going to be a Reaper, and he's an astrologer as well. Astrologist? I'm not sure which one. I can't remember which one it is. But his tank is warrior. His DPS is machinist. I think that's all I have him DPSing on. And then I'm going to get Reaper on him, I believe, as well. Or maybe on my Black Mage Lalafell character. I'm not positive yet. But I have a Lalafell male who is a Black Mage. Was Red Mage as well, but I'm going to Red Mage more on Mercy. Anyway. Kane Senna. The Lotus Stand. Lotus Falls, whatever. Mercy, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. You start telling the story, then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. Yet he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. Doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Ascians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupopo? They said it was a masked man who had taught them how, years ago, but Kagani has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question, says Kuplokop. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear, so long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. Salutary? I think it's salutary. I don't have a reason to say that word very often. S-A-L-U-T-A-R-Y. Salutary. Yeah, I really have never... I don't bring that word up in conversation because I'm not entirely sure of the definition. Anyway. My heartfelt thanks, Mercy. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangements with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired? You nod, because of course you will. And... where's the Darkhold one? Is that... that's up there. Legacy of a Lag is also kind of up there. Okay, yeah, let's just take the... ooh, is that where she is? No, she's in Waking Sands. Okay, let's go to Waking Sands. Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. Jazzwolf. Let's see if Nedrick has anything new. Nope. Tataru. No, not Tataru. Bye, Tataru. We don't need to speak to you this time. Love you, but don't need to speak to you this time. Ooh, we have a new quest up here. Probably because we defeated Ifrit. Ifrit hard. Papalimo. No, okay, it's not Urianger. Papalimo. In for Garuda Awakening. Sometimes I love it. Hold on. In for Garuda Awakening. When you say it slowly, it's not as fun. Garuda Awakening. That's still kind of fun. Ah, Mercy, I hear you have triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now I full had a mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I'm afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her latest incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the Aether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adders in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded her domain. Well, that storm is a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a beastman aetherite leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Hilui. He will be able to tell you about the said aetherite, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. I added the haha, he didn't add that. Not a thing to joke about. Garuda hard is not fun. If I remember correctly. Minfilia, it is good to see you and hale and healthy, Mercy. I received word from Eden Papalimo that you had felled good King Magomag XII, but I had hoped to hear from your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the elder Seatsira of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Mercy. Let's see what the next one is. The Gifted. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Mercy. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. What are you talking about? We haven't seen Alice in, this entire time. And all of a sudden her name is brought up. As if, oh yeah, don't worry, she's here. But she's not. Anyway, whatever. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I've forgotten something. Something important. Certainly. Oh yeah, Alice, yeah, she's just here. She's cool. She's helping Urianger. Whatever, bro. Thou art ever welcome, Mercy, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. He bows to you. Be not offended, Mercy. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach, despite thy surpassing strength, and all thy many victories. Thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of cuts fade to black for some reason. Ah! Menphelia screams. Whence came that cry? The Solar, 12 forfiend, the antecedent. Forfend. You run off to help her. She's down. She's on the ground. She's moving though. Her eyes open. Mercy, you must. And your head starts to ache, and the screen flashes white. I believe we're a few seconds ago in Menphelia's memory. Menphelia's near past. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Lavalier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing, says a dark voice, and one of the Ascians is here. White-robed, red-masked. An Ascian? Here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others. Your robes are white, yeah. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary, unlike he who came before me. Before, I have no quarrel with you. He who? You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... The door opens. Tataru walks in. We're ready when you are, milady, if there's nothing else. She can't see the Ascian. Is something the matter? She looks toward where Menphelia is looking and sees nothing. Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me, nothing. The gifts grant you clarity, it grants you focus. The gift grants you clarity, it grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Brea did not think so highly of the echo. La Brea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did? There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. She rushes him. He turns and shoots like this. Oh shit, what'd he say? Damn it. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Damn it. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? I hate it when sometimes, like, all the other times you have to click through it. Oh, I take it there is no need to explain. She starts to get up. But anyway, he shot. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. He basically just, like, shot this shadow lance kind of thing. This just shadow energy beam basically through her heart, basically. And it dropped her. Tataru rushes in. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? She nods. I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands, yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Mercy. Turn every stone in Resper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. She walks out with him. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that back to see what he said. Let's see if it's in here somewhere. Nope. Alright. Just reading through some free company chat. Alright. Search for the white-robed Ascian. Oh, there's another... Urianger has a quest now. So the king lives. And yes, it is about Moggelmog. I believe it would be expert mode. Amongst Mugglekind, the legend of good King Moggelmog XII doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn, then, the Mogglesguard have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Methinks the agents of chaos doth lurk in the shadows of this deed. Only with the Ascians' guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the Aether with such haste. As ever, it falls to the Bladeborn of Light to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name has been called, Mercy. The more moderate faction of the Muggles hath joined with the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's Nest, and once more pledge thine aid in deposing this royal myth made flesh. Oh, this video is long. Why would you need help with fates? Fates are extremely easy. Like they're meant to be easy. I suppose they might be kind of long-ish. Anyway. There's a cutscene as you kind of approach where the Ascian's red mark on the map is. I am told that you are a warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Okay. And there is one of those purple circles. Can I hit all of you? Yep. Cool. Three dark imps appear and they are AoE'd down. We will continue further north. Welcome to Jazzwolf. There's probably going to be another purple circle. Yep. And this was just one monster. A double-bladed, like a dual-wielding, two-bladed demon. Tall horns, curved horns on his head. He's down. Another circle. Two demons. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Oh, I think killing them is the answer. Sword time. Sword time do much damage. Bite-sized pudding, protect me. No, you're just a little minion. You can't do it. I'm not joining the fate. Alright, one last one. White robed Ascian. Oh, there's four of them now. But they go down in like 2 casts. Or more. Hold on. Oh, they're doing some damage finally, though. Oh, you're not allowed to heal yourself if I can't, buddy. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save she who bested La Brea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Brea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, 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 emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. He smiles and warps out. Elidibus. Alright, let's Jazzwolf. The Jazzwolf music is incongruous with what we just went through, but we shall Jazzwolf nonetheless. Oops. Back through these cave tunnels. Back to the Waking Sands. back to Mantilia. So we've got Garuda Hard and Thornmarch Extreme. I've never done an Extreme successfully. I tried Remove on Extreme on accident, thinking that I was supposed to do it for the story. But anyway. Thank the gods you've returned, Mercy. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do, and what did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak, and of what, exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Okay. I'm done. I'm tired of talking. So that's it for the night. This video is already 37 minutes long. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.